Hello, this is ZL1CVD. I wanted to show you a little FT8 setup I've got here. I'm getting ready to take away on our handy dandy caravan where we go caravanning. This little setup here. So what I've got is I've got my Harris RF-7800H, that's an HF transceiver. I've got a KDU plugged into that, and it's connected to my antenna outside, but I've also got plugged into it this thing here called a USBRigLink. So what it is, it's a USB sound card, if you like, with built-in PTT, and that keys the Harris and also takes and sends the audio to and from the Harris via my phone. On my phone I have an application called FT8CN. So it's a GitHub site, and that's it there. There's the URL. Okay, whip over there, and you can, with your phone, and you can download it onto the phone using the phone. And this is an Android phone, and I had to click on the APK, tell it to allow it to install. Once it installed and I ran the app, it wanted to get permissions to the microphone. I gave it permissions to the microphone, and then I had to close and restart the app to get it to work. Now that it's working, I'm actually able to do FT8. So we can see here, oh, someone's come in on the phone, don't want that. We can see here that I'm communicating, I'm calling YA8 ABL, and no answer by the looks of it, so we will stop the transmission. On the calling screen, that's right, stop the transmission. It takes a little bit to get used to the program. It's a different program. There's no cat control with it. It's all just audio from here to the rig. No cat control because USBRigLink doesn't support that. Inside that box there is a little circuit board, this little circuit board, which has got a USB-C connector on it, a USB audio codec, isolating transformers and an optocoupler for the PTT, and it brings the audio output and PTT output on some handy little screw terminals, and that's all encased in this little box over here. Okay, when it's so you can, here's another one that I built up, which I was using yesterday on my I've got a FT897 I was using that on, so I made up a plug that suits Yaesu's for that, and that works. It works really well. I mean, they're a handy little device because you can just, hook it up to really any transceiver. It uses a MOSFET switch in it, so even the older transceivers which needed almost a 0 ohm relay contact on the microphone key, PTT, this will work with those as well. Yeah, so it's great. The only drawback is there's no cat control. So when I want to change frequency, that's why I've got the KDU here. It's just a matter of I've got the channels programmed, the FT8 channels programmed into it. When I go to a new channel, I always have a bit of a tap on here and give it a quick retune. Done. Don't have to, but it's a radio I like playing with, so I play with it. On here, you need to touch this thing here, and nope, don't want to do that. Nope, don't want to do that. Nope. What I want to do is look at the screen, touch here, you get this frequency list coming up. Now it has got all sorts of other frequencies in it that aren't our general FT8 frequencies, so you just be aware of that. It's probably Chinese or something. Anyway, so I select the 12 meter, and then on here, what was that again? That was 24915. Cool. So we just go Match that on the transceiver. Tap that, we'll retune. Pretty quick on the transceiver. I'll clear all this stuff here. And I'll go, I want to do CQ. And I'll turn it on. Now we're on 24915. My monitor receiver's over here. So I'll just go, here we are, that's my signal that I'm transmitting. Okay, and we're on the air. So we're doing a general CQ. If anyone's there, they'll answer us. But it's a very simple program to use. Takes a little bit to get to know all the ins and outs. But I'm really stoked that the adapter I designed is working well. Works well on this radio. I've tried it on the PRC2200s. It works well with those. The TR178s. It works well on those. Even the old PRC515. It worked well on those. So I'm really stoked that I'm getting good results with the USBRigLink. All right, that's all I wanted to show you for today. Ham radio's got so many fantastic aspects to it. Hopefully this will be something that some of you might find interesting, and maybe that sparks a bit of oomph to get out there and try something new. Alright, 73s, this is Chris, ZL1CVD from